Good evening, friends, and welcome back. It is time for another episode of BigDenoPlays, and tonight we're playing Mage Knight the Apocalypse Dragon in the campaign. This is the third match in the campaign. I played two last night, and I'm going to make a slight change to the campaign rules that come in this. So we're playing the first campaign. There's two campaigns in this expansion. The first one is called a short campaign Apocalypse, and then the second one is called a long campaign Council of the Void. However, the short campaign ends with a scenario that's called Against the Dragon. Now, my issue with that, as it were, issue is a strong word. Against the Dragon is a scenario that is only, hello Sag, we hate Goldyx, Goldyx sucks. No, Goldyx is the worst guy. Yeah, so the scenario that I want to play is actually one in this expansion called, I'll just turn me, there we go, that's nice, that's better. Look like a ghost. The scenario I want to play is actually called The Apocalypse is Here. And it's a 6-round mission that adds the horseman and the apocalypse dragon. So that is where it's at. I'm very jazzed for that. It's a 6-round one, so this is going to be an epic finale to the campaign. So let's trundle over here and I'll explain the situation. So this is the scenario that we're supposed to play. It's called Against the Dragon, and it's fine. It's this one here that I've just got right here. It's just okay. It's only 4 rounds, and it does use blitz rules, which are fun. But this one, Apocalypse is Here, 6 rounds, and we have to stop the 4 horsemen and defeat the apocalypse dragon. That is what's up. So we're going to play that as our final scenario in this little short apocalypse campaign. So, and then we'll score, look, the score is irrelevant really. I got 2 for the first scenario, and then I've got 2 stars for the first one, and then I got 4 stars for the second one. It doesn't really matter. For me, success will be if we can defeat the apocalypse dragon, which is what constitutes a victory in this final scenario. However, I am going to apply these rules. Number 1, start the scenario at level 3, and then increase the level of each head of the apocalypse dragon by 1. So, when we go over to this one, excellent, thank you mate, yeah, have fun, whatever game you're playing. So, each of these are supposed to start at level 5. However, because of what we just said, we're actually going to start them at level 6. So all of the apocalypse dragon heads are at level 6 right now. And we will see if that increases, because they can increase further throughout the game. Excellent. So when we do a starting at level 3, we have the rules here to do that. What I didn't realise last night is that you're actually supposed to use cards that you got throughout your previous camp. You're supposed to keep cards so you can build and have a deck that continues, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that. I think part of the fun of the game for me is very much about having lots of different experiences and trying to combine them into a fun way to play. So what we're going to do is we're level 3, and so we're going to deal ourselves out 5 advanced action cards, 4 regular units, 3 spells, 2 artifacts, and then we could deal ourselves out a faction token, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm not going to buy one. All right, so Red Cape monks, shock troopers, northern monks, thugs. Yep, and I'll just move this out of the way a little bit. Spells. Mist form is very strong. Meditation not so strong. Demolish. Oh, I love demolish. Ignore sight fortifications. Oh, it's so good when you've got ranged attack. Yeah, so we've got 5 of these, and we get to take 2 of these for free. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can tell you right now which 2 I'm taking. It's these 2. Now, there is, in this scenario, we're going to see potentially some mental attacks, some psychic attacks, which is the new form of attack that came out in this game. And you actually use influence to block that. So having a little more influence than normal may not be too bad. Okay, I'm also going to get, oh, hang on a second, do I only get 1 of those? Okay, skill, draw 2 skills. Take for free for each even numbered level. Yep, then you have 6 influence. Okay, so we probably take into the heat. So we've got 18 influence to spend on things. We do need to do these. All right, come on, Deno. We draw 2 and choose 1. Give me flight. If I can get flight, I'll feel like this game's a good chance. Okay, crystals, crystals. Sure. Let's use this one because I think we're going to take that. So into the heat, we take as a free card from our level 2 level up. So now I have 18 influence to spend on all of these things. I could choose to spend it on spells. They're 7 points each. These are 6. And then units are also whatever their influence cost is. So I have 2 unit upgrades. And if I've got into the heat, it probably makes sense to go for that. But thugs, well, I really would like to see mountain law. No, yeah, sorry, you're absolutely correct, Saj. It's just 1. It's 1 for each even numbered level. So I just get 1 and I can buy more. All right, shock troopers are a must. So that's 6 of my 18. And now it's basically either 2 advanced actions, which would be these 2, and hope that we get an influence early, or hope that we get a unit early that we can recruit, or we go for demolish because it's very, very good, and then we buy crystals. Crystals aren't too bad. They're at a cost of 3. Oh, I actually need to deal myself out 2 of these as well. This could be another option, is we could take Horn of Wrath if we go by what we got last time. Crazy. So 2 of these are artifacts. A diamond ring and the tome of all spells. Yeah, this is a tough call. So your spells are 7 or 9 points. So yeah, I could take demolish and then just buy a crystal of any color. Mist form's great. Demolish is very, very good, particularly if you're attacking a lot of fortified sites. No, look, as much as I like all of this, I think I'm going to take Mountain Law and Learning just to get me an extra extra opportunities from the offer. Okay, so I'm going to discard these. So we're back up here with this bad boy. We're going to need him later on. G'day Samwise. I really would have liked to have purchased a second unit, but it just wasn't the right makeup for us. So we're not playing Blitz, so we're actually just back to 3 units in the unit offer. Illusionists are pretty good, but none of those excite me tremendously. I mean, the scouts are actually better with Into the Heat. Snowstorm. Chill. Oh, wow. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the interview. I watched every second of it with bated breath. Yeah, a cool way to introduce new people into Mage Knight. It's a hard game to get new people into, so it's great to have an entry point, much like Ash's Ascendancy is a great entry point into Ashes that I've recommended to people. The new characters sound cool, but yeah, the thing I'm most excited for is the little goblin tokens and the blue tokens, and then all of the new cards, because yeah, adding fresh stuff that I can integrate into my existing game sounds very exciting. Ranged ice attack would be very, very good. Okay. So let's talk about, why is that doing that? Maybe I should go back to that. That seems better. Okay, let's talk about this scenario. So we are playing as Goldyx in the Apocalypse is Here scenario. This is a normal wedge scenario. Have I done that right? No, it's like that. Excellent. So in a wedge scenario, we have to put these tiles in the middle, the core tiles in the middle, but this one has a slightly different rule set. So one cool thing is we actually will be a chance of going after these straight away, because we do have a skill and advanced actions and stuff in our deck and units already, so we can change it. Yes, I know, but, and they're actually potentially Siege Attack 5 with the Shock Troopers as well, so Scouts are fine. They're just fine. I don't hate Scouts, but I don't love them. They're a good, cheap unit. I don't mind movement 2. If I have space, I take Scouts. I had them in the last game. I think they're fine, but I just prefer something a little more consistent that's a little bit less, you know, janky. Okay, so we'll just get a grey tile for here. We'll get a purple tile for here. And we'll get a random orc tile for that one. Rampaging orcs. Ooh, okay. And so the way this scenario works. Hey Tom, excellent mate, have a great day. And have a fantastic game, or do whatever you're doing. I'm sure it'll be great. So in this scenario, what's going to happen when I reveal the first tile from the stack is we are going to put a horseman out on that tile. And then, after every turn, the horseman is actually going to take an action, and he's going to ride around the map torching sites. It's awful. Every time he torches a site, he increases the level of the head that he's related to, which is extremely bad. So the sooner we can kill the horseman, the better. But, of course, the horsemen are already quite high level. They're starting at level 4, whereas they were only at level 2 in our last mission. Each head of the dragon starts at level 5, 6 because of the scenario. Each horseman begins at level 4. We could, as well, if we wanted to make it more difficult, use the horse's horseman like we did last time, which is where we add a brown token to the tiles. But we won't. But yeah, so after every turn, they will ride, and they actually have a preferred thing to attack. So, for example, War wants to go for rampaging enemies, marauding orcs and draconum first, then a keep, mage tower, crystal mine, then a village, monastery, oasis. So they'll go for those things and destroy them, obviously preventing us from gaining the benefit of them. And so when we reveal the tile for the first tile, we're going to reveal the first horseman. When we reveal the second tile, we're going to reveal the second horseman. Third horseman comes out in the fourth tile, and the last horseman comes out in the sixth tile. So when we reveal that tile, we really want to be actually attacking that horseman pretty much straight away, because otherwise he's going to go burn a site. The only caveat to that is when a horseman attacks, its level decreases. So he's getting weaker and weaker, but the Apocalypse Dragon is getting stronger. So there might be some value in us waiting, or there might not. Who's to say? We'll find out. All right, so I think we're ready to go. Broadly speaking, my approach right now is probably thinking about, depends on what I get, but I think maybe this monster den for some crystals, keep for a bit of bonus stuff, maybe the mage tower, maybe the dungeon, depending on what we get. We have Crushing Bolt for a siege attack 3 in the offer. So, and if we get, we can actually buy cards in the offer now as well, don't forget, because of our learning that we took. So if we combine that with our +3 concentration card, you know, that's siege attack 6, which could be quite nice. And we've got our shock troopers as well. All right, let's kick us off. Our first 5 cards, our hand limit is still 5. Crystal Joy, block, threaten, influence, learning. All right, well, maybe we're going to go for that siege attack play. What's my movement situation? I have got 0 movement cards. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the source is looking like. It's not blitz this scenario, so we're back to 3 dice. Damn, 2 golds and a red. We can't use the 2 golds. Okay, that's fine. 1 gold, perfect. Man, I hate not having flight. All right, we're going to take Great Start. It's the correct choice in every situation, and I think that is the case. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, so our dummy opponent this mission will be, let's go Tovak. It doesn't really matter. Restart. So Tovak. And we have selected scenario 5, and he selected 4. Hey, good work, Tovak. So Tovak plays his first turn. I'm just going to leave that here, I think, rather than switching my camera. And we might use this to show off cards, just in case. Oh, thanks. Just Shine Like Sky. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been exciting to get the expansion. Really cool game. Love it. More people should play it. Okay, so with Great Start, we're going to draw hopefully a movement card. Mountain Law, that's excellent. Okay, this maybe changes my approach now. So Mountain Law, if we can get to this tile, we could attack him. And we could... get some reputation and get some fame. It's only 3 fame, but we want to get closer to our next skill. And yeah, if we move with Mountain Law's leveled up version, we can actually get an increased hand limit next turn, which is really quite beneficial. And then that would hopefully let us move on to the keep and take out the keep, or even just the monster den. Yeah, all right. I think it's actually even worth using our green crystal on. So we're going to move 5 using Mountain Law. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when this round ends, we're going to draw up to a higher hand size thanks to Mountain Law. We can range attack this guy, but I don't think we need to. Let's use our yellow mana in the source to upgrade influence so it's influence 4. Once during the turn, you may pay influence 9 to gain an advanced action card from the advanced action offer to your hand. So that's 4, 5, 6. But if we flip this, we get a blue crystal into our inventory. And we can pay this to do influence 9. And we now get to take one of these into our hand. Which one do we want to take into our hand? Crushing Bolt, Stout Resolve, Frost Bridge. Movement is always strong. We've got Mountain Law though, so I think we'll take Crushing Bolt. Into our hand, by the way. Ooh, Intimidate. So, I've used a lot of resources to achieve this result, but I think that's okay. Now, we're going to use our scouts to reduce... Do I even need to do that? I don't think I do. I'm just going to let these Goblin Wolf Riders attack me. Attack 3. I'll take a wound into my hand. And then I'll just attack 2, and kill him. So that gets the reputation back that we lost from Intimidate. And yeah, I think we'll just play Crushing Bolt as a green crystal into our inventory. And we're going to gain 3 fame for that. 1, 2, 3. So we went up a reputation and down a reputation for that. This goes back into the source as a green. Okay. So our hand size is still 5, but because of our Mountain Law, it goes up to 6. Influence, influence, influence. Yep, okay. So Tovak takes his turn. He draws 2 extra cards because he's just a chump. Tovak, you're killing me. So, if we go here, we reveal this, and we could fight a monster at a monster den. Monster den is 1 brown enemy, and the reward is 2 crystals. It's pretty good. 2 crystals would be good. A brown enemy seems a bit scary, but we do have range attack 3, and we could get our shock troopers to reduce the attack by 3. A brown enemy's tough though. A brown enemy's really tough. Yeah, Crushing Bolt is an awesome card with Will Focus. To get a siege attack 6 just on tap is awesome. So yeah, let's pay Crystal Joy. And I'm going to use a blue crystal. I just want to take a red into hand. A red crystal. I could discard a wound then to take this back into hand. But I think I want to keep that wound because I reckon I'll be able to heal it. We're going to play our Stamina as a move 3 along with this Influence. And then I think we will just actually end our turn there. So we're on to the den. We reveal this because it's the daytime. Okay, it's some Utum Swordsman, 5 and 4 defense. Okay, I don't have enough cards, I don't think, to attack. Do I want to discard that to put that back into hand? And then I probably just use that for improvisation. Do I need to heal that now? I don't think so. Yep. Let's hope we draw into Will Focus is what we'd like to see. If we draw into that, then we probably do kill a monster. Hey, it's a happy day to be Deno. He draws an extra card, so he's got 4 cards in hand, and he's very likely to only have 2 more turns after this. Okay, we will call a monster out from the monster den. We're going to grab a brown. Ah, oh, that sucks, man. Okay, I think we still can do it pretty easily. with the tools that we have. So if we play our shock troopers to reduce their attack down to 1, we only need 2 to block it, which we can use via this. Alternatively, we just take another wound to hand, which would be fine. And then we only need 4. No, we need to block it, that's right. We would only need 4 damage to attack them. Even with this and this, we only get to 6, and the shock troopers go to 7. That sucks. Yeah, so we'll use our shock troopers to reduce their attack down to 1. Oh no, they've got arcane immunity. Oh no, that's not a spell. Arcane immunity is immune to all spells. Oh no, not affected by non-attack block effects. Effects that directly affect enemy attacks still apply. Okay. That's confusing. Yeah, that's a bad draw. I think if we take the wound, on the shock troopers, we can still kill him with this. 3, 6 is 9, which is a waste of our resources, but yeah, let's do that. So we'll play Will Focus here. We'll put a green onto that. This guy's going to attack us. It's only going to be attack 1, so we're just going to take 1 wound into hand. We're going to get these 2 guys. Improvisation is going to be discarded for attack 3, and that's going to be range attack 6 for a total attack of 9. Recon Fox is not magic, it's called Mage Knight, which is what we needed to kill that guy. So this goes back into the supply as a white, and I get 2 crystals into my supply, which is a red crystal, and a yellow is a crystal of any color, I think, when you gain a random crystal. So we'll take a white. And we're also going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 fame, which levels me up, and it gets me a skill. So the 2 skills, please flight. Okay, motivation's a good one though. Motivation's good. So we could still only drawing up to 5. 1, 2, 3. We get into the heat. Oops. We should have gotten 1 less of those because we're going to take Frost Bridge. Oh, agility's good. Okay. So let's hope that Tovak is a friendly guy and doesn't draw a blue at the end of his thing. Yes! So we're going to get 2 more turns, you stupid idiot Tovak. We flip motivation and hope that we get our heal. No, we don't. So our heal is in one of these bottom 3. Into the heat does not help me because I've used my units. I have a green mana token that I can use, which also doesn't help me because I don't have... That's bad to not draw into the heal. Okay, so where do we want to go now? It might be in our best interests to just go get a red crystal. No, I really want the hand size from the keep. There's 2 more wounds to hand, but I could put it on the shock troopers and then just take 1 wound to hand. And then I'll be able to heal 2 in the next round. But can I even kill those guys? I need 5 attack to kill them. So I need 4 for that. No, I can just do that. 1, 2. I can play this to take any die from the source. Oh no, okay. Let's do it. Let's move over here onto this, spending 2 things from the source. So we're going to use this blue and we're going to use this white. So we're going to suffer a reputation loss for attacking a fortified site. But this Utum swordsman, we're going to spend the first of his 6 attack on this shock troopers. And then we will take the second wound into hand. Then we need to do 5 to kill him. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sideways. So we kill him, we get 4 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And both of these go back. Our green token goes to waste. Tovak has 1 more turn. My hand size is now 6 because of the overall situation. So yep, so that's fine. I can't... Yeah, so Tovak just plays his turn. Nothing happens now. I use this gold to heal 2. I heal both of these out of my hand. I don't have any influence, and I don't want to explore the tile because if I explore the tile, I reveal the first horseman and he will start attacking. But actually, he's going to declare end of round, isn't he? So yeah, so if I wait 1 turn, he declares end of round and the horsemen don't attack during end of round. So that's what we'll do, and that will give us some information which we can use. So we will place out a tile here, and this is the first tile that comes out, which is a tile, wandering goblins, a village, and we're now going to randomise which Apocalypse Horseman has come out to play. And it's Famine. Okay, so here's Famine. So Famine starts here, and at the end of each round is going to, end of each turn is going to move and attack, which is bad. Okay, so I definitely want to go attack that tower. Alright, so that's the end of the round. So we're going to flip this to night time. We're going to flip both my skills back. It's nice to have motivation. My unit is readied, even though they're wounded. We've got a nice selection of crystals available. And what mana have we got next turn? 2 blues and a red. Fine. The Horseman of Famine. So he's going to be armor 9. And we're going to have to attack a fortified site as well, which is a mage tower. That seems bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus our 1 for being on a keep. Okay, so he's going to get a green card into his hand. End round, and he's going to get a blue crystal. So, spell thing, these slide across. Blood of the Ancients. Ooh, charms, cool. Okay, I wouldn't mind recruiting magic familiars. When we've got this much mana, seems like it could work out okay. No one that we can recruit at the keep that we're at though. So if we get influence here, it's not good for us. What tactic do we want? Probably not Long Night. No, I think we'll go Long Night and hope that he doesn't draw the 1. Okay, preparation. So we're first. We'll be first. Okay. So let's see, into the heat. Some movement cards. All right. So I reckon we go to that village. What's this famine guy going to burn down? He's going straight for a village to burn it. That could actually save our bacon a little bit, because we can rustle the village and then attack him after he's burned down the village, which would mean his defense goes down to 8. And at the village, I can heal. I can get some healing with influence. Alternatively, we go for the heals. We go slap it. Let's play this, motivation, and draw 2 cards. Crystal Joy, not useful. Improvisation is useful for influence, so that's going to help with our healing. Okay. Yep. So we get a green token from flipping our motivation. We'll spend that green token on this move 4. And that allows us to move all the way over here to the village. At the village, we'll interact. We can recruit herbalists at the village. They got a heal 2 actually with a green mana token. They only require influence 3. All right, that seems fine. I will play this as influence 4, spending this crystal, and that's going to let me recruit herbalists, as well as leave me 1 influence left over. So the herbalists will be fine, because we can ready my shock troopers with them. Or we can heal. And then I'm going to use the red token from the source to get influence 5. So that is a total of 6, which will let me heal both of these off there. So that's great. I've still got this in hand. So now the question is, do I discard all 3 of these cards to heal that as well? Probably not. That seems wasteful. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. So that's all done. My hand size is 5, but I am going to wrestle down the village, lose a reputation, and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, swiftness is good. This needs to be a white. Oh, man, I've called my shots multiple times and had it come up. All right, so Tovak does his turn, doesn't draw any extra cards, and then the horseman goes. So the horseman of famine, he's over here, he's going to move to a village. He's going to move to this village, and he's going to be like, "You villagers suck." So unfortunately for us, that village is now destroyed. No more friendship at the village. But we're on the same space as him, so we can challenge him to a duel. When he attacks a village, he actually lowers his level. So he's down to level 3 now. But what it does for the horseman of famine is it increases the head. Now I just have to figure out which one's which. So he's this purple headed guy. So this is famine. So this is actually now going up to level 7. So that's bad. Jeepers, he's poison at level 7. That's awful. Okay. Back to our turn. So as my action, I'm going to attack the horseman of famine. And so he is armor 8. Now, if I was to play into the heat right now with a red, all my units get +3 to their attack. So he would be range attack 3. And then I can play swiftness, but that's only range attack 7. And I need 8 to be able to kill him outright. Okay, well, that's a little bit suboptimal. But I don't think there's any other way to do it. I can reduce his attacks down to 5. But I'm not going to be able to block that anyway because it's got swiftness. So, yeah, let's just play it as it lies. We'll play Into the Heat. We gain a blue token into our supply. We gain a red mana from flipping our little thingamy here. We're going to give our Shock Trooper range attack 1, which goes to 4. And then we've got a white in a supply to play that for range attack 7. Unfortunately, this guy is armor 8. If we let him go down one more level, we would have got him. And I got no more range attack that I can do. So he is just going to punch me in the face for 3 wounds. And I'll take those 3 wounds because I think we'll be able to heal them away. 1, 2, 3. Our hand size is 5, so we don't get automatically knocked out. And then I just play this as an attack. And that lets us kill him with our attacks. So that is going to gain us 6 fame as well as one of these little tokens. The 6 fame is very useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that is now our hand size up to 6, which is tremendous, as well as a spot for another unit. But green, white's okay. Then I'm going to spend this green to heal 2 on the herbalists, and they attacked. And we'll heal 2 of those wounds out of our hand straight away. And that, and I might actually use Crystal Joy to replace that green crystal from the blue. Perfect. I don't want to bring that back into hand. My total hand size is now 6. There's me will focus. One round too late. What a chump. So I don't have any attack cards in here, so it's probably just another movement. But if we reveal another tile, and this is the interesting thing, unfortunately we will actually reveal the next horseman. So we may be not wanting to do that. Because in my head we want to go 1 horseman in day 2, 1 in day 3, 1 in day 4, 1 in day 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the last day we take on the dragon. That's my theory. Okay. So Tovak plays his turn, he draws an extra card. There is no more Mage Apocalypse Horseman, so we go back to us. So if I play Mana Draw, using this as a white, I can turn this to a green, and gain a green crystal. That'll allow me to do movement 5, including moving onto mountains. And if we do that, our hand limit is increased by 2 the next time we draw cards. That actually seems pretty useful because I can just move right there off the destroyed village onto this mountain in preparation to maybe take out the spell tower, because I would like to get Snowstorm, range attack 5, or even Chill, quite good. All of those are good. So I do lose the other green one, but that's okay. That's a gold, so that's gone. So my hand size is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heal, heal, heal. Nope. But we do have influence that we could use to buy agility. Yep, maybe. 2, 4. So we could play that to get influence 7, 8, 9 and take agility into our hand. Yep, okay. Tovak, still got maybe 2 or 3 turns. Is that a good use of our will focus? I think it might be actually, because agility is quite good for a lot of things. So let's do this. We'll play will focus to get the leveled up action on the bottom and get a +3 to it. That's influence 7, 8, 9, which allows me to buy an advanced action card and put it into my hand. And then, so that's those. What's this thing do? I need to read about my artifact. That, or my little thing there. So that is called the Ring of Shadows. During the assigned damage phase, ignore all wounds and additional effects from one enemy's attacks. Ignore all fame gained and reputation gained and lost for the remainder of the combat. Okay, I'm going to use that to attack the Mage Tower to get a spell. So we play agility. And then we've got a march and we've got a stamina. So I could play this stamina to get movement 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only need 3 to move on there. We play our Ring of Shadows and we ignore this guy's attack. Yeah, we ignore all of his stuff. Oh, that's sick. So he does nothing to us. You idiot. And then I can spend excess movement points for 1 attack each. So that means I have to play my attack card with a 4 to kill the golems. I don't get any fame or reputation loss or reward for that. But I do still get a spell for taking a spell tower. So I'll take Snowstorm. Yeah, it was maybe not worth it. We'll see. Hand size is still 6, thanks to that. Heal 2, do have a green. So he does his turn, he's still got 2 cards, that's great. I am going to be able to kill these little goblins that are here. There isn't a white, there is a green, there is a blue. Okay. So my turn's simple. We play my green crystal to heal these 2 cards out of my hand, these 2 wounds. And I play this blue to shoot the goblins, who are only 4. We get 2 fame, but more importantly, we get a reputation, 1, 2. So that's helpful. And we mark this Mage Tower here. Okay, so we have Long Night triggering. So we get 1, 2, and then we're going to shuffle one, 2, 3, and those go back into my deck, and then I'll draw up to there. Crystal Joy, very nice. So Tovak takes his turn, he does nothing. There's no Apocalypse Horseman. So now, what we probably want to do is be here. So we're getting the bonus hand size from our keep. I can just gain a green crystal. I mean, if there was anything else to attack, like I would love to be able to reach this. But again, the moment I reveal the tile, the horseman goes. So not this turn, but next turn I could reveal it actually. Okay, I'm going to play Frostbridge, move 2, and I'm going to play Crystal Joy using this blue to add a green crystal into my supply. That gets re-rolled, back as a blue. I keep Improvisation. Oh. And with that move too, I'm just going to move... I'll use this for a green crystal as well. Yeah, I'll actually just use that for a green crystal, and I'll discard Crystal Joy for my movement. I want to be there. Yeah. So I want to get to here. Okay. So then Tovak declares end of round. And I now don't have a white. So I'm not going to be able to do range attack 6. But I can do movement 2 to reveal this tile and find out which Apocalypse Horseman we will be facing. And it's going to be the Apocalypse Horseman of Death. Death. So Death goes into the middle of this one. Death wants to prioritize a keep, a mage tower, and a crystal mine. So he's going to go here. So I could move 2 onto that village. And is there anyone I could recruit at the village? There's not, but maybe I... G'day the kid, 88. Welcome. There is another rampaging orc on there, and it is just the generic little idiots, whatever they're called. So Death is level 4. Yeah, he's 8 armor. We really need to shoot him before he gets anywhere near us. That's bad. He's got paralyze. See, I could move into that magical glade, get a mana token to start with. Can I actually do that this turn, kill that guy? So I've used this for movement 2. I can't kill him this turn. But I can play improvisation with this red. And that lets me move here and then here, and I can trash a wound out of my hand or discard pile, but I think I got them all. Yep, I did. Is that worth having a single mana token? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'll stay here on the village, and yeah, we'll move into the horseman. And end of round's declared, so he doesn't activate. So that's it for day 2. We know who we're facing now. Okay. And that's useful information. We don't have planning. So we're going to end the round, and he is going to get a red card and another blue crystal. Tremor. Oh, it's all the bolts. Oh, so good. There we go. Someone I can recruit in a village. That's a great decision for me. And scouts as well. The scouts are actually really good with Into the Heat and shock troopers. It was a blue crystal and a red card, wasn't it? Yep. Don't tell Saj I said that. Probably rethink so that we can almost guarantee the initiative. It might even be initiative 1 because I want to go before Tovak. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the Heat is a good one. Oh, influence is good too. Okay, so if I was to recruit those scouts, they're going to be siege attack 1, but then I play Into the Heat and that's siege attack 4, and my shock troopers are range attack 4, and I only need 8 to kill the guy. So I probably just recruit the scouts for influence 4 as my action for the turn, do I? It's a tricky turn. Does that change anything there? Ooh, we could take the right moment. Yes, this is a perfect opportunity to take the right moment. Okay, so the third horseman does not get revealed until we have 4 tiles revealed. So we've only got 2, so we can reveal another tile before we're going to reveal him. I think I'm going to take the right moment. This is the first time I've ever taken this and genuinely thought it was a good plan. So Tovak goes first. Oh yeah, so we're going to choose which one he gets. I'd prefer him to take the 1. No, okay. So I can announce that I'm going to take a second turn immediately, straight after the first. So in my first turn, so Tovak does his turn, I then influence to recruit these scouts into my hand. I don't have a minus on my thing. I will spend this as a movement 2 to reveal another tile. Do I want to do that now? No. No, I don't. And then, yeah, okay, that's it. So I'll re-roll that as another white. I'll draw up to 6, and then I'm going to straight away announce another turn. And I'm going to use my movement on... ooh, do we take motivation here? No, I don't think we do. I'm going to do this here to get a red token and a blue crystal. And I'm going to play a March 2. And then I think I will flip motivation. That may be a mistake, but let's see. Green token. 1, 2. All right, maybe was a mistake, but let's see. So I want to use this to move 4 onto this space with this guy, with the Horseman of Death. And I'm going to engage him in a battle. And so that card's done and that mana's done. I still have 1 movement left over, but I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. I don't want to do anything with it. And then this is going to play into the heat. Well, we're going to play into the heat with this. To play the... all units get +3 to their attack. This guy is armor 8, ice and fire resistant, not physical resistance. So if I use my scouts, their siege attack 4. If I use my shock troopers, their range attack 4. Actually makes them range attack 5, which is great, because it kills that. Now what I could also do is bring those little goblins into the fight, because you're allowed to attack a rampaging enemy, and then play this and this and kill them as well. That's a damn good turn. That is a damn good turn. So that is 2 fame plus a reputation, and he is fame 7. So it's a total of 9 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus use a skill and an advanced action. It'll probably be Firebolt. Actually, who have we killed already? We've killed the fire guy and that guy. So yeah, we'll take the Firebolt onto the top of our deck. And please give me flight, please. For the 59th time, we do not get flight in our first 3 skills. Influence for crystals, we got into the heat, we want to leverage that. We get a reputation for killing him. So that goes back as a gold, which is awesome. These go away. I still have 5 cards in hand. And my hand size is 6. So, yeah, I mean, I'd probably play this to just draw a card before this one goes on top of my deck. Perfect, okay. So Tovak has a turn. there's no horseman to go because we've killed the second horseman. And now we want to move as quick as we can to this next tile. So I think I've got a zoom set up. Oh, look at you go, Deno. All right, I need to have some of my sarsaparilla. I'm getting too excited. All right, so let's play Crystal Joy with this white mana. Oh, actually, there is a better way to do it. We use this white mana to power up mana draw. We'll take a blue. We'll make that a blue. That gets me 2 blue tokens. I can use that to take any colour crystal into my supply. I'll take a white. And I can use that for movement 4. And I'll use that for movement 5. And the reason we're doing that is so we can go 1, 2, 3 and then reveal the next tile. Okay, so that's fine. There is a keep. Now I could go into that maze thing, possibly. Let's have a look at what I get out of my next few cards. Because, oh, Mana Storm's good too. Because we might want to bring out the next Apocalypse Horseman and see if we can take him out in this round. Particularly if I get my Will Focus, because I can also use my Shock Troopers. I can bring them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain Law and Agility. Yeah, okay. I think we probably go for this here. So Tovak's turn. Yep. So now if I use Mountain Law and I power that with a green crystal, that gets me 5 movement, which will get me onto that village and then reveal that tile. So this is going to reveal the next Apocalypse Horseman, and I think I've got enough juice to kill him. Do I have enough movement? Yeah, I do. So I'm actually going to play Agility for movement 2 to reveal the next tile. This could be a huge risk. Let's find out. Oh, it's not a huge risk. I think it's a great decision. So we've got another keep, and we've got the 3rd horseman, and it is the Horseman of War. He's physically resistant. Oh, what an idiot. Am I going to get him as well? I'm going to get him as well. Okay, so I've done move 2 to reveal that tile. Now I need a green mana token to move 5, which will allow me to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto the tile that he's on. So if I do that, and if I use this gold from the source, we can move 5 onto that space. Oh, I've got a free gold because I ended on the thing. So I've got a free gold, so I'll use my free gold to power that. We're not going to end on hills, so our hand size is not going to be increased. But this guy has physical resistance and he's 7 armor. Your physical resistance isn't going to help you against these two, champion. You're going to have a range fire attack 3, and you're going to have a range ice attack 5, and that is going to put you on your bottom before you even get a go. 7 fame and another Apocalypse token. Oh, I should have got one last time as well. 7 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's going well. It's going well. I need to calm my farm, We've killed 3 of the horsemen, and we're in the second day. All right, so the last horseman we know is that one, the disease, is it? Pestilence, yep. So this is going to go back as a white. I've got these 2 in hand. I am adjacent to this keep so I can see what it is. It's just some Utum shield guys. I would like to introduce myself to them. So he's going to take a turn. Don't use all your extra cards. He doesn't. Okay. So now, what we can do is I can move on to that place, take that and get hand size up to a lot. Yep, this is working really nicely, I think. Let's see, I can kill them with some attacks. Okay, let's use this guy to ready my shock troops. Let's use Swiftness and this Threaten as the 3 movement that we need to assault this keep. So we're going to take this keep down. That is going to lose us a reputation, but we're still at 0. And then these guys have attack 3. I'm going to reduce that to attack 0 with my shock troopers, and I now need to get to 7 damage. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it in any which way I want, but I'm probably better off using this to gain a green crystal into my inventory, and then play this as a red for attack 4, 5, 6, 7. Kills him, gets us 3 fame. 1, 2, 3, we're at 45. 1 more would get us an extra armor. This goes back as another gold, and we've got all of our hands now, but our hand size is now actually 8 because we've got 2 keeps that we control. Will focus, Frostbridge. Alright, so looking at the scenario rules, the 6th tile that we reveal is when the 4th horseman comes out. So we can reveal 2 more tiles before the horseman comes out. So I do have an attack in this, but I don't have a heal. So my will focus isn't going to be super useful here, but if I could find 2 influence, 2 fame rather, that'd be pretty awesome. Would I be crazy to try and take this keep? I'm going to take some wounds, but I reckon we can get it done. So let's have a look at my little, this artifact thing. That is the Mask of Fear. Reduce 1 enemy attack by 2. Okay. I might be a real chance of taking that out, which would get me another unit. Okay. So he plays his turn. He's going to declare end of round next round. This might be crazy. It might be time to be a little bit out of control. So if I play this blue as a move 4, and I play this as a move 2, we can go 1, 2, and then 4 to there. That will reveal this tile. The question is, if it's not something I can kill, is it worth it? I think it is, you know, I think it is. Let's do it. Oh, it's heroes. I'm going to lose 2 reputation, but I am going to get the amount. I mean, how many wounds am I going to take? I probably put some damage onto my herbalists now. Or I just take 2 wounds on myself. That's probably better. And I can kill him. Okay. I'm doing it. Comes back as another gold, which is amazing. Yes, alright. So, here's how we're going to play this final turn. So Tovak's going to declare end of round, which means even if we reveal the last 2 tiles now, it's not going to matter. I'm going to play Frostbridge to move on to that, which is going to lose me 1 reputation and a second one because of the heroes that we're about to kill. I'm going to play this to reduce one of the heroes' attacks by 2. It'll be this 5, so it goes down to 3. I'll take 2 wounds into hand. This should be worthwhile, I think. And then I'll play this for attack 5, discarding that to kill them, getting me 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We level up down here into armor 4, which is awesome. I don't have any wounds on my guys. And my hand size is now an absolutely ridiculous 9. Okay, so the reason I wasn't worried about these is I've got my herbalists that can heal too. So we should just be able to heal them without too much difficulty. Okay, 1 more horseman to beat, and then we have to find the Apocalypse Dragon and get ready for the fight of our lives. Day 2 finished. On to night 2. So that's a great spread. We're very happy with that. Don't need these there, don't I? This one's probably just going to be initiative, I think. Yeah, I think we'll just take the speed. I want to go first. I want to get a maximum number of turns. Okay, cool. So we can take Minor Search next turn and get it as well. Excellent. And so Tovak is going to add a red card, and he's going to add a white crystal into his supply. These will come across. Now we once again have not revealed a core tile. That's usually one of my metrics for success in a normal solo conquest, is a night 2. I want to have advanced units in the offer. So some Utum swordsmen will be nice though. Okay, so we are just taking tactic 1, which means we're first. Our hand size is 6, but it goes up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because we have 3 keeps that we control. There's a tranquility, which allows us a heal, which is perfect. There's an influence, which will allow us a recruitment of those Utum swordsmen. Our reputation is -1, so we effectively need 7 to recruit them, but we have 3 different colour crystals, so we go back down to needing 4, or 3 different colour crystals, so that takes them down to 4. So if I play that, we can recruit the Utum swordsman. If I play that, we can heal that card to heal. And then, if I play a march and a stamina, we can reveal the next 2 tiles. Actually, we'll just reveal 1 for now, which will be up here. Oh, it's another keep. Can you believe it? And a ziggurat. Alright, so the next tile that we reveal, bring these down, crazy, is a core tile, and that has to be in the center. So it's going to be here, and then we'll hopefully reveal another core tile there. So there's 4 tiles in here, 2 cities and 2 normal core tiles. The first city we reveal is a friendly city. We can actually go and recruit from it straight away. The second city we reveal is going to be the Apocalypse Dragon. Alright, so that's a pretty alright first turn. We've recruited another unit, which is going to increase the value of Into the Heat. And we have revealed a tile which has another keep. Cool, so this goes back as a yellow, which is useless to us. Our hand size is still 9, so we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our wound. So we'll use our herbalists to heal that. Tobak's turn. He does nothing. So now we'll play Mountain Law, I think. Alright, I want to try and kill the final horseman this turn. So I'm going to flip Motivation. We get a green token and 2 more cards. 1, 2, not super helpful. With that green token, we'll play Mountain Law to get us movement 5. The first 2 will be to reveal this core tile. And we've found the White City! Well, this is crazy. There is a Draconum there. Oof, he's a physically resistant Draconum too. And then there's also another keep. We're not able to see what's in that keep because it's night time. So we can't see that. There is a monster spawning grounds there. And finally, so that's actually a friendly city. So we actually marked that with one of our tokens. So I've still got 3 movement left from my Mountain Law. And finally, this guy is here. His preference is he wants to smash a keep. So he's going to go directly for a keep and try and smash it. I'm not going to be able to stop him from doing that. So the question is, do I take out that keep and then just draw some cards? Probably do. Probably do. He is ice resistant, which means this ice attack is not going to help me. I can do siege ice attack 8 though on my snowstorm. I might be able to kill this guy. I might be able to kill that dragon. That'd be cool. He's not fortified, is he? No. Alright, I'm just going to heal with my herbalists. I might save that till the end because I might be taking a wound right now. Yeah, I'm just going to play another movement card to let us move on to this keep. We're losing another reputation, which is bad. It's thugs. We're actually gaining a reputation. Hey, when we kill them. We'll block 3 with Utem Swordsman. We need 5 attack to kill them. There's a red. I'll flip this, gain a blue crystal, and with the red token. So I've played this and this. That's attack 4. And that's attack 5. So we kill the thugs, we gain 2 fame, and we gain a reputation, but we do lose a reputation for attacking a fortified site. So that's all good. Our hand size, that's not hills. So we don't get a bonus after Mountain Law, but it is going to increase our hand size to 10. We'll actually heal with the herbalists now. And we're adjacent to the castle, the city as well, so it's crazy hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Perfect. We'll focus Into the Heat. Yep, this is game over, man, for this little guy. All right. So the horseman of pestilence, he's going to have his turn now. Oh, sorry. He goes his turn. Then the horseman of pestilence is going to move to this keep and he's going to destroy it. So no more friendships for me out of that keep. But the horseman is on that place, which means I can attack him this turn on my turn, and I will. Of course, though, that does increase the level of that head. And that head is the head of pestilence, which is this one here. So that one is going to go to level that one. Crazy. Whew. I'm feeling it. This is exciting. So we'll declare an attack on this guy, this horseman. He's now only level 3, so he's got armor 8. I have Into the Heat. I will play Into the Heat using Crystal Joy. We'll play that to gain us a red crystal. That'll re-roll into another yellow. That should be okay. Red crystal gets us Into the Heat. Scout siege attack 4. Shock troopers siege attack 3. Kills him before he even gets to attack, gaining us 6 fame and the last of our apocalypse tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good turn. Our hand size is still very high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our hand size is 9. Great. Great. I think that's enough to kill him too, isn't it? That's crazy. That is crazy. So Tovak takes his turn. He has drawn a lot of extra cards this turn. That's fine. I'm going to move on to the city using agility to move on to the city. We're friends with this city, don't forget. So I will then attack that Draconum. He's going to get me 2 reputation, which is going to be really good for us. I'm going to play range ice attack 5. He's got physical resistance, but it's not going to help him because I'm also going to play range fire attack 3. I might keep will focus. I don't think I need to. Those 2 kill him. So I'll use my white crystal on mana draw to take this and turn this into a red, which goes back as a red. We get ranged fire attack there, and then I'll use this blue to get ranged ice attack. That's it. He's killed 6 fame plus a token, but we'll use the token for VP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over here, I'm going to take Ice Bolt, maybe. There's a lot of resistances over there. I do like Mana Storm. I do like Force of Nature. I do not want him to have more blue cards in his deck is actually my motivation that's most pressing, I think. Whew. We are on a tear. Now that Draconum gets us 2 reputation, 1, 2, and it gets us a skill. And I can almost guarantee you that flight won't be in here, even though it should be. It's finally there. We finally get flight in the last turn. It's not the last turn, but yeah. Okay, hand size is now 10, 11. I'll just say 10. So do I go here and then up there? That's a crazy, what a crazy map we've had. If I just slide all this down, that should make the map a little bit easier. Alternatively, we just come around that way, but we do stay closer to our keeps and stuff here. Yeah, I think our keep here would be good, so maybe we're going to go this way. We're looking for the second city. If we find the second city, that's the Apocalypse Dragon that we could attack. We're in Night 4 right now, aren't we? Yep, so we could actually, or the second night, so we could actually finish this in turn 5 if we're good enough. That monster spawning grounds is going to get us what? I'd love an artifact or 2. Spawning grounds, yeah, that gets us 3 crystals and an artifact. We get 2 brown enemies. I reckon that's worth a dip. We can fly there using our thing, or we could save it. Yeah, I might save it. We've got Frostbridge to allow the move of swamps to be reduced to 1. Yeah, okay, so that's a movement 2. I'll keep that movement in hand. I'll use this swiftness as a movement 4. Okay, so we've moved on to the spawning grounds. We are going to fight 2 monsters in the spawning grounds. This is 2 brown guys. 2 brown enemies. First one, werewolf. Second one, minotaur. Good. Good for us. No resistances. I've got siege attack 3. I've got ranged ice attack 3, which I can't use at the moment, but I can make that ranged ice attack 6. And then I've got that, which I can't use at the moment, unless I can come up with a white crystal somehow, which I don't think I can, but that's siege attack 9. I need 10. I can use a red to block him, like that, and then I can just play that as an attack 4. Okay. So this guy, we're going to need 5 block. So I'm going to use this red for 5 blocks. So he's blocked. This is going to be ranged ice attack 6, which will kill him before he attacks using this. He's dead. I've then got siege attack 3. I don't need to do siege attack 3. I'll do attack 4, attack 5, and keep these 2 in hand. So we've killed both of those guys. That's 9 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when we defeat a monster den, we get 3 crystals and an artifact. So the artifact we're going to be getting is the Endless Bag of Gold or a Refreshing Walk. We'll take the Endless Bag of Gold. That goes on top of our deck. We'll go. And the 3 crystals that we get are 1, 2, 3. 2 greens and a white. That's okay, I like having greens up the sleeve. We mark off that monster den. And now, oh, this is just going to be so good. It's going to be so good. This goes back as a green. These are all gone. I've got all of my cards in my hand. I want to... You're able to travel through lakes, and the move cost of lakes is reduced to 1 this turn. I want to stay in the city that I'm in right now, so that I can recruit a city unit from there next round. So the best way to do that is actually to play this as movement 2, 3, 4, and then I do this. I use my flight to move to here. That cost me 2 movement, and then I reveal this tile, which has another Draconum and another keep, and one of these yellow ones. And then, okay, so the city's the last tile that we're revealing, that's fine. And then I go another move 2 from that to reveal this tile, which is here. And that has one of these. And then if I move my last 2 that I have left over, it's back to there. Beautiful. And I'll do an interaction there. So you can recruit anyone at that town, at that city, at a cost of +2. I'm just going to use this to recruit some peasants, because they actually have influence as well. And I'm going to replace my herbalists. And I'm literally just going to use them for influence next turn, but that gets me 2 fame. So that gets me ever closer to the 7 hand size. That's it, we end the round. We're going to get a white card, and we're going to get a red crystal for our friend. And now we're finally going to reveal. It is indeed Mage Knight, yes. We're going to reveal some gold units for the first time. One, 2, and we reveal heroes, which we can recruit from a city. Oh my god, they're so good. And Amatep Gunners, I love them as well. They're actually perfect for us because they're range fire attack. And they will benefit very heavily from Into the Heat. Utum Crossbowmen will also benefit from Into the Heat. We might be replacing my Utum Swordsman with Utum Crossbowmen, and we might be going to kill this dragon in one fell swoop. Okay, it's the last day of our mission. We are going to take early bird, more than likely. Having flight is such a powerful ability. Okay, we'll take early bird, so we go first. So I will draw a hand size of 6, plus I own 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 keeps plus a city. So my hand size is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do we got in the supply? A black. Okay, do we get an influence card? Into the Heat. So good. We didn't get our influence card. That's a bit annoying. Is it worth using this? Didn't get a single influence card. We got all of the good attack cards. I can recruit Amatep Gunners at a keep. I can also recruit Utum Crossbowmen at a keep. And I can recruit those heroes at a keep. So maybe we just go take out the thing, and that'll get me my hand size of 7, which will actually go to even more. I just want to recruit them so that we can attack the dragon and use the range fire attack, and them, the range attack there. So I need 14 influence to recruit them now. I've got 2, and if I flip this, I've got 3 is 5, and I need 14. I was really hoping to get my endless bag of gold. What were the card options I had? I had early bird and mana steal. Yeah, not helpful. If I had rethink, I might have gone for rethink. So we probably do try and take out the keep then, I think. So let's go movement 4, and we'll play a blue on that. And then we'll play movement 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to reveal the last tile. We're going to move to here. It's a day, so we're going to reveal that. More heroes. And then we're going to reveal the last city, which is the Apocalypse Dragon. Oh, it's stupid little orcs as well. Oh, they're punishing. Okay, so the Apocalypse Dragon is placed here. He covers 3 tiles. Any of those tiles we can attack. It is A-OK. What do we got here? So I could just attack that guy actually now. That wouldn't be too bad. The little orc. The rampaging orc. Sure. And then we see what we get out of my hand thing. Yep. Yep. G'day, dreadful squid. So yeah, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to declare an attack on this guy. These cards are all gone because I've used them to move. We're going to attack him with these 2 units. I'm going to have the peasants take the attack in the face, which will do 2 wounds to them. We don't care about that. Then this guy, we're going to do an attack 6, which is going to wound them as well. We also do not care about that. But what that does get us is 3 fame. 1, 2, 3, which flips us to our maximum hand size and gets us another unit available. It's going to gain us a reputation, and that gives us another unit. So our hand size now goes from 7, or it's from 6 to 7, and we have a bonus 4 cards, so our hand size is now 11. Oh, thanks, Jared. I've got 6 in hand, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please have the endless bag of gold. No, but at least we got influence. Okay. We got some influence cards. So, if I move back now, have I got Frostbridge? I do. Movement of swamps is reduced to 1. That's perfect. Okay, I think, so that's our turn. So he'll go. This is only round 5, by the way, so we're in good shape here. This goes back as a white, maybe? A yellow. Perfect. So I just move back into the city, and I'll just use agility for that. These guys are wounded, but I'm about to replace them. So I'm back in the white city, and I can recruit anyone in the white city. I am going to play this as a white. No, this is a red, and this is a white. Actually, let's do it this way. If I flip that, I get a red token to play there, and I get a blue crystal. So using this, oh, actually, do I use that? Oh, sure, I'll use motivation as well, I guess. No, I won't, I'll keep motivation. That's fine. Cool. So I've now got influence 5, plus influence 4 is influence 9. Then this gets me influence 10, 11, 12. Plus in the city I've got 1 shield token on there, so that's influence 13. Influence 14. influence 15, influence 16. And that allows me to recruit the Amotep gunners, which I'll replace my peasants with. And I can also recruit the Utum crossbowmen. So I'll keep my Utum swordsmen in play, even though they are wounded, because we may be able to heal them up. And where's my token for that? Am I an idiot? Yes, I am an idiot. Okay, great. So I think we're ready to assault the Apocalypse Dragon. What does that come back as? A white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do not get our bag of gold. Always the way when you take that one. Okay, so we can heal there. Yep. So we've got range attack, siege attack, range attack, ranged attack. When we use the shock troopers range attack, all other units get +1 range attack. This is going to be a absolute carve up. I'm going to use this for movement 4, and I'm going to flip this for motivation to get a green token. And I'll get 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, mana draw. Could you ask for anything better? The first 2 movement is going to be to go here, and the second 2 movement is going to be to use flight. And we're going to fly onto the Apocalypse Dragon and get ready for the final assault. So here we are over here. So there's a lot of cards there with information. So I'm gonna, yeah. So this is the level 6, level 6, level 7, level 6, and level 7. So we have to kill all of these heads except for this one. This head dies if we kill all the other heads. So the Apocalypse Dragon has 5 heads, but that main head is called the control head. And the control head may never be attacked. Once the other 4 heads are defeated, so is the control head. So all of these guys are armor 1 with resistances, but any attack we use, we can spread across multiple heads. This is going to be an absolute train wreck, by the way. I'm going to play this as a white. Maybe to allow me to use, yeah, 2 reds. So this is going to be a red. I get 2 red tokens. This is going to be an absolute carve up. I play Firebolt with this, and I play Into the Heat with this. Start of the carve up number 1. Snowstorm, carve up number 2. Green Crystal to play Siege Attack 6. Shock Troopers, range attack, range fire attack. We need a red there. So we'll probably use the red crystal there. Keep that one. Range attack, siege attack. This is, guys, in big trouble. Okay, I'm going to bring them over one at a time. So this is a level 7 head, and it has fire and ice resistance, but it's not physically resistant. So this is range attack 5 because of Into the Heat. 5. Yeah, imagine. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he is now down to level 2. Technically you're supposed to mark it like this. Okay, so he's done. So we'll just move him up like this. Now this guy, he's got normal siege attack 2. He's got siege attack 4, sorry. So there's 1, And that's the last 1, 2, 3. So he's got 1 attack left over, and we've killed this head. We get fame out of this. We'll worry about that in a second, because it's going to be a lot. The next head that we're going to look at is this one here, because it has no physical resistance either. So we had 1 left over from this. So there's 1. Now we've got my shock troopers. Their range attack is, oh sorry, they're actually +1 and they're +1. So there's another 1 and 1, because the shock troops give all other units +1 to their range attack. Okay, so done and done. And I've now got range attack 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need 1 more to smoke him. So we'll play the first of our siege attack there. So we've got 5 remaining here. He was also a 7. This guy is 1. That's 2 physically resistant. So we've got 4 remaining, down to 2, and then down to 0. So this card's done. This card's done. These guys are done. These guys are done. I've now got ranged fire attack 10. So that's 1. And that's going to be 4. So we've still got ranged fire attack 5 to go. E6. I'll bring this guy. So, ranged fire attack 5 to go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amatep gunner's done. Now, I've got range ice attack 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that head is also defeated at level 6. And I have not used this, which I possibly could have. And I have not used any of these cards. Now, we do have to take a brain attack here. Oh, hang on a second. Do we have to take this guy? So this guy's level is equal to the highest level of any other dude. So we do. We have to take a possessed Draconum into this fight as well. It doesn't matter because we kill the guy now, but a possessed Draconum. Whoa, he's got 2 armor and he's got a brain attack. Oh, man. I hate those dragons. Okay, so we play Influence 2 to block the psychic attack. That's done. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. This guy hits me for 6 damage. Whatever. I get to attack him for 14 damage. I need to attack him for 14. There's 1, 2, 3. I'll take a red crystal into my inventory. I don't even think I can beat him, but I don't need to beat him. He's just going to hit me twice because I'm armor 4. He's only doing 2 wounds. I then spend my green crystal to heal for both of those wounds out of my hand. So he is gone. And then because we've defeated all of the Apocalypse Dragon heads, the control is defeated. And we are going to score influence equal to, or fame rather, equal to each level that we defeated. So we've got 1 fame for each level of this. This is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is 1, and this one was 6, so that's 12. This one is 1, so that's 7, so that's 19. And this one is 1, so that is 26. 26 fame. So that takes us to 106. We get another level up, which will be this one. Oh, we get our heal too. And we get another advanced action card. But that is a glorious victory. we do not need to go any further. So if we were to score that scenario, we would have absolutely towed it up. What I'm beginning to think, is maybe I didn't tune the difficulty high enough for the fact that I started on level 3. It's possible that I may have needed to played the horsemen with their horses, but I don't think it would have made a difference. Yeah, that was an absolute shellacking. And I'll just tell you right now, this is possibly the best card in the game. Don't think there's anything that comes close to it. It's not as powerful in city assaults because you don't generally get a lot of siege attack out of it. But yeah, I think it is so good. I'm usually, I think the last time I was playing, I was 8-11 for cities, but I could probably go higher. I think I could probably beat 10-13 consistently. Yeah, 8-11 I don't have any difficulty with. The funny thing is, the higher the city levels, the first city, it actually gets you so much fame that it makes the second city easier. So yeah, it's a conundrum for that game, because the more fame you get, the more powerful you are. And so the balance of the cities, when you take out a level 8 city, the level 11 city is just a cakewalk generally. It does depend on the units that come out, of course, and the city as well. You know, sometimes you're not prepared for brutal fire damage from the red city or poison. Poison's the biggest pest of a one. Yeah, so my last turn, I'm just going to heal that and heal this unit. I could score more points. I could go fight a Draconum. I could pretty much fight anything. Wouldn't matter. I didn't even use my Apocalypse tokens either. I could have done damage from that. Oh, was it? It was mixed into my artifact deck, wasn't it? What would my other choice have been? Oh, the Horn of Wrath. That would have made it even easier. Ah well, Refreshing Walk's a good card. Not an artifact. Oh, there's another one. Pathfinding. Ah. Bow of Stars Dawn. Legit. There's not really many bad ones of these. You don't ever really feel bad about any. But there's some absolute straight up bangers. Horn of Wrath, I win every game I get that. Sword of Justice is probably similar. Bow of Stars Dawn is just like what we did there. Just crazy. Yeah, Book of Wisdom, not as good. It's probably the only one I don't rate. Because you get 2, you're just generally not going to get any... take any skill. Oh. So good. Well, the Mage Knight expansion gets 2 green thumbs up from me. The reason they're green is because I'm Goldyx. And if you haven't seen the book, so yeah, there's a few extra things that I haven't played with yet that I'm going to save for my next little playthrough. So that was the possessed enemies. I've played them a couple of times now. They're really good. I like that. I like adding even tougher monsters. We've obviously got Coral. She's okay. I don't love her. She's okay. The 4 horsemen are some of my favourite things that they've ever done for Mage Knight. They are so cool. They're so thematic. Both scenarios I've played them in are awesome. The map tiles are good. I like the Oasis and I like the Ziggurats and Pyramids. They're really cool. Quests are the thing that I haven't played. I would like to play quests. So let's have a look at an example quest. This one is called Travelling Merchant. When revealed, roll a mana die and place a mana token on this quest card. Any safe space, we put the little 22. So you have little markers that look like this, and you place those on a map tile, so you know that, oh, this is where this quest is. This is quest 22. So he just keeps moving around. And what you get out of that is a faction token. So they're alright. They have some stuff, but you're basically spending a crystal to get a faction token. They're not actions to do those. They're just things that you can do on the space. Here's another merchant one. Oh, if you plunder... Oh, cool, you put a village token, a 12. If you plunder that, gain a random mana crystal. Oh, cool. And you do get little rewards for doing it. Traders must die. Cool. So I think they're fun. I don't know that Mage Knight needs them, you know. The game is good. It doesn't need extra jibbly bits that make it harder. But I did really enjoy that little diversion into some different scenarios. Particularly the first time I played that 4 horsemen one. I loved it because it was so different and you had to think about the game in a different way. And I liked the blitz rules. But that one was a lot more like a traditional solo conquest, and that felt very, very cool. Anyway, so there's quests, then there's obviously the dragon, which we just fought, and then there is the horseman, and then there is a rule to let you have a proxy player that's actually on the board. Whatever. I will never ever use that in any game ever, because I don't want to play Mage Knight so I can control a proxy player. That's starting at a higher level, and then so you've got a first reconnaissance mission, which is just your learn how the game works mission. For the council, which is a low scoring one, not very interesting. Against the Apocalypse Dragon, against the Horseman, the one we just played, which is against the Dragon, no, not that one. The one we just played, which is against Apocalypse, is here. And then we've also got another one, which is called the Council versus the Apocalypse, which is 6 rounds, and we get to decide if we want to be good guys or bad guys. And then there's another one called the Fractured Lands. I haven't read that one. Use the quest rules in the greater quester. Cool. That sounds like a fun scenario. And then there's some variant rules. One in particular that I like. You can play the Apocalypse Dragon in place of a city. So you can just chuck that into your solo conquest. I love that. You can have randomized head levels. Sure. Mage Knight in a city. So when you attack a city, a Mage Knight might be defending it. I like that. I don't know that I'd ever play it. What's the bonus you get for that? You get a bonus, or you just have to, that is harder? You just have to cop it in the face because Arathea is defending this town. It gains ice resistance. Its attacks. Oh wow, that's punishing. So you don't get any reward for that. You just make the cities harder. Okay, I might use that. And some FAQs on some of the questions and the quests. And that's it. It's a good little expansion. It gets the Big Deno seal of approval. If you like Mage Knight, you'll like the expansion. If you don't like Mage Knight, I can't help you. We're not friends. So yeah, that was great. All right, well, I'm going to get back into something else tomorrow. It might be Deckers, actually. Let's see if I learn how to play Deckers, because I got it yesterday. Or today. So yeah, we might be playing some Deckers. But I might save that for during the week because that looks like a little bit of a smaller one. Just bent me box. Oh well. I don't think I'll be selling it. So I might play Lisboa tomorrow or White Castle. I do want to keep going with the Undaunted campaign. I do want to play more Menefa. I'll decide something tomorrow. I'll be playing again tomorrow night. Oh, love Mage Knight. We had a very good game there. We played well. But I may have undertuned the scenario. Say lovey. Oh, that was exciting. I just love Mage Knight. Like I will play that game until the cows come home. And every game feels different. The skills you get are different. Because you play Goldyx and you get flight, and all of a sudden you can just do anything. You feel like you can do anything and be anywhere. I didn't get it until the very last level up in that game, and I didn't get it in either of the other two games. It's crazy. I have a wooden organizer for this game that I picked up many years ago for the original box, because I have the old school original box, not the fancy pants ultimate edition that a lot of cool people have. I don't have that. All right, I'm off. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Squid, AAI, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I'll probably pop this one on BGG, so this gets a little bit more transparency. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about the expansion, really. So, yeah, it'd be nice to show off a bit more of the game. Thank you all. Have a fantastic week. I'll catch you all soon. BigDeno.